Saint Jane de Chantal said, "We are companions given to each other as helpers in doing God's work." These words, which were spoken 400 plus years ago, were the inspiration for our Vis Companions today, all of us who are in this room. It was 2005. The sisters had made a decision to not continue their Vis Neighbors program, which at that time had people coming to live in the neighborhood for a commitment of 2 years to be with the sisters. And I had just finished my graduate work with an emphasis on Salesian spirituality at United Theological Seminary, and they invited me and Jeff as well to brainstorm what new could be imagined. So we had some wonderful conversations, many dinners around a table. I had been privileged to join a group over at St. Kate's that were several different orders, and they were all starting up or in the early stages of lay programs. And so in our brainstorming, we arrived at the idea of Vis Companions. And what I think is really specially unique is from the beginning, the sisters and Jeff and I said, Francis's words, "Be who you are and be it well," called us to a different kind of companioning. Some of the programs that we had explored were structured, educational, rigid. The commitment was boom, 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 and then you did boom, boom, boom. And we realized that we wanted to be able to invite in the wonderful diversity of people that support this faith community. And as I look around this room, I think that reflects well who the companions were imagined to be and who we are still today, and will continue to unfold in this blessing of diversity. But what I would like to do is just to review the key points that we and the sisters arrived at back in 2005 that I think are so much a part of our history and our tradition that I think continue to guide us as we go forward. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to let you hold the microphone, Francis, so I can put on my glasses. And I want to share with you, because Sister Mary Margaret, our resident artist extraordinaire, came up with this original brochure. She cut out all of these leaves for this sunflower. She designed it, and I think it's probably still part of every packet that we, and then Linda joined us to put together and offer as part of the visitation welcome to each of us that have chosen to be on the companion's journey. So I just want to highlight the key things that we arrived at back in 2005, and I hope you'll hear and maybe think, gee, they still make a lot of sense today. Why? Visitation Companions is our response, the sisters' response, to the increasing call of the church to intentional lay affiliation with established religious communities, as together we strive to build up the body of Christ. Who? Visitation Companions are lay men and women in all walks of life who seek to enrich and deepen their relationship with the Visitation sisters and their neighbors and one another through an intentional commitment of 1 year or as long as desired. How? And this has been a little change. Interested persons will participate in a 1-year program, since revised to, again, individual situations. Prayer, study, and ministry in preparation for this commitment to be celebrated in a special ceremony. Each will have a spiritual mentor as his or her companion throughout the period of preparation. I'm almost done. Too many papers you gave me this morning, you guys. No, this is all right. So, the 3 criteria that each of us are invited to consider when we say we want to become a Vis Companion are: 1, to unite one's personal prayer with that of the Visitation Sisters of Minneapolis and to join with them whenever possible. 2, to deepen one's understanding of Salesian spirituality through individual study, prayer, and monthly group gatherings. And 3, to commit to the sharing of one's individual gifts of service and to participate in the ministry of the sisters. These were our founding criteria, what we imagined, what we worked hard to formulate, and I personally believe that they're still as important and as right on today as they were 7+ years ago now. As I look around this room, Jeff and I are so blessed to be part of this faith community. To me, this is church, and I'm grateful that I'm a Vis Companion and that all of you are in this room with me. So I thank you for listening to this wonderful history. And
it's a very
Yeah, thank you, Francis.